Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Big Red Leads. I'm Big Red, getting you and your business back to the black. I want to talk to everybody today about it's difficult. When is the time to have the conversation? When is the time to speak up for yourself? When is the time to address when you've been wrong? When is that time? When is the best time? They say time is well, it wasn't the right time. I didn't feel comfortable speaking about this, or I didn't want to address it at this particular time. There's no time like the present. There's no time like the present. Whenever somebody does you wrong or you feel that they've done you wrong, the time is not to wait. The time is to address the situation now, right now. Why? Why now? Why right now? There's several reasons. I'm just going to give you a couple. One, if you hold on to this feeling, even if you're wrong or right in this scenario, holding on to something that isn't your burden to carry is nothing more than what simply stress is. That's what stress is. So why would you stress about that? Something that isn't real or something that is doesn't even need to be addressed. This is why you need to address it now. That's one reason. Two, other people in the vicinity who experienced or were there or witnessed the act take place. Because they have their own judgments, they have their own ideas about it. Now, I'm not saying that people will gossip and spread rumors and lies and whatnot, but a lot of people will. So once this incident happens, it gets spread around the office space. It gets spread around the classroom. Before you know it, half the school knows what happened when the situation occurred. Even if they put their own spin on it, because most people don't give a straightforward story, the facts. This is what it was. This is who witnessed it. This is why it started. This is why the argument began. Most people will get the facts wrong anyway. The eyes do lie, believe it or not, because you're going to see what you saw, but then you're going to add some extra on it. Put a little extra sauce on top of it, a little bit more garnish on top of it, so it becomes bigger than what it actually was. The situation does get overblown. Another reason, it's not your place. It's not your place. What do I mean by that? Even if someone is talking about you, it's not your place to have to address it. It really isn't. People can talk about me all they want. I don't care. What someone else eats doesn't make me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, these are just a few examples of what I'm talking about. So, why would you go out of your way to address something a month later when it could have been addressed, like I said, a month prior, at the time when it happened? Because once it's overblown, once it's put out there, quote unquote, in the public, so many things get added to it, you don't even know what the actual truth of the situation is because you weren't there. This is why spreading rumors and talking about people becomes a problem. It becomes problematic for more than just the individual who was talked about. Do you understand what I'm saying? So once this happens and you don't address it, as soon as it hits your ears, also vet the person who told you. Truthfully. Because if this is somebody who's a friend, ask them why they didn't address it then. If they were there, they witnessed this. And if they don't have a proper answer, it doesn't have to be correct. But if they don't have a proper answer and they claim to be your friend, check them as well. But there are a lot of times, as you get older, you'll realize this. There's a lot of times where it doesn't need to be addressed at all. Because more than likely it's nonsense. It's about nothing of importance, has no significance, and it's not going to bear any weight on your life, your existence, and your dream to be better. So whenever you do have a situation, check the pedigree of the people who told you. Check and vet the people who are addressing it and bringing it to you, especially if you weren't there. Because the last thing we want to do is continue on with spreading rumors and lies about someone. At the same time, those who are spreading, they're probably not mad. They're probably mad about something that you're doing. Maybe they're envious of you. Maybe you are successful. Maybe you're even popular. So don't allow these things to just fester and become bigger than what they truly are. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. The rumors and lies, they're not bigger than you unless you allow them to be. Unless you tolerate people doing this. So, with that being said, I hope this message helps today. Love you all. This is Big Red Leads. Have a great one, my friends. Peace.